Howdy, everyone. Just making this video right now to informally speak on where is business at? What are we seeing with clients? How's business going in May 2025? If we get any subscribers on here, our channel's pretty small right now, so if we get any, we'll take some questions and whatnot, but otherwise, I'm just really informally here going to touch on what I'm seeing right now, primarily speaking on Canadian and US companies. So without any further ado, this will be super informal, and I'm going to dive in first to what we're seeing. So there's a lot of uncertainty, obviously, right now. And when I say that, I really don't want to fall into the camp of people that are like, oh, why me? My poor business, right? The reality is that business and money, it doesn't care. It's a yes or a no. It's a busy or a slow. It's we're providing or we're not, right? So when I say that things right now there's uncertainty, I'm not trying to put myself or clients or anyone in that camp of why me, because that doesn't help anybody, right? But yeah, there is uncertainty, certainly due to essentially some of the trade war things that are happening out there. At the time of this video, the U.S. is trying to consolidate manufacturing, not consolidate, but trying to bring more manufacturing back to the U.S., investment back to the U.S., which is a valid approach if you care about your country and you want to make your people more prosperous, but that's its own discussion. But with that happening, right, obviously it creates a state of uncertainty out there. So that's something. Also, I'm watching a lot of Tony Robbins stuff over the last few months, and in a podcast with Patrick Bet-David, Tony Robbins spoke on seasons, right? Like, what made us as humans who we are today. And it was the fact that we realized, hey, there's different seasons, and sometimes we need to plant seeds, sometimes we need to harvest. So doing that, it really, really, really made us think about planning and whatnot, right? So this season that we might be in right now, and I don't know, it could be the course of a month, it could be a few months, it could be a week, but I feel like for a lot of businesses right now, they're in a bit of a winter season, which basically means that we need to be planting, right? If things are ever slow, we need to first take accountability and say, why is it slow? Yes, it could be external factors. Yes, we may need to be changing our strategies to some extent, but it could also definitely be a time where it's your time to build SOPs, organize, right? Go through processes, review, right? So I definitely do think that it's a bit of a slow season right now. I'm also just going to pull up right now some other kind of articles and whatnot and see what else the world is saying about the current state of business. So I'm first going to kick it off with some info on Metro Vancouver. So I'm diving in right now to basically Vancouver. So downtown Vancouver experiences a decline in foot traffic and sales, particularly for restaurants. Restaurants and hospitality is such a hard business. And that's one thing I would love for people to, from a really high level, think about when it comes to opening a company. Like in our other company, BSBCon, we work with, or industry agnostic, we work with tons of different types of companies. I'm never going to tell somebody, like, unless they want to hear it, that you shouldn't open a restaurant. But just, you have to be so insanely passionate about it because it is so competitive. If you look at the statistics, it's so challenging. And like any little drop